Good morning, rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine and children of the Lord. Yay! Good morning, you guys. This is Sarah Driggers. I am so excited to be calling in and chatting with y'all from Fort Mill, South Carolina. I'm the daughter-in-law of National Sales Director Kay Driggers, and if you do not know her, then you will love her. She's so amazing, and I'm excited to get to encourage you today with something that she has really mastered, okay? I'm excited to give you a sneak peek in about this, but here's what I want you to know, okay, first. Kay Driggers is an amazing national sales director. I'm so honored to be married to her son. I've been married Kay for 15 years. I love what I do, and I'm so grateful because Mary Kay has given me a life of flexibility to be able to have children, be with my kids, and have significant income, guys. It's a wonderful business, and I hope you're grateful today. And no Monday dreads. No Monday dreads. Shake it off if you got it because, guys, we are blessed, and it's going to be a great week. But, okay, so here's the deal. What if I told you right now I have some information that is going to be able to help you put a reset on your brain, something that is going to give you encouragement? I mean, think about when you were little, okay, and when you believed that anything was possible. Think about, did you ever play with Barbies? I actually did not play with Barbies. I have to be honest with you. I didn't do that. I really never played with Barbies, but I always loved it when I see my daughters doing that when they were growing up. And, but you know, like you play house or the other things that you may have done, but anything when you were younger, guys, was possible, right? The world was good. When you woke up, it's like, it's going to be a great day. I mean, there's so many things. The possibilities were endless. I mean, you didn't have to worry about food. You didn't have to worry about, money. You didn't have to worry about anything, right? You had no responsibilities. Everything was provided for you. And in Jesus' name, I pray that that was good. I pray your childhood was great. Sometimes that's not always the case, but I pray that it was. But the point is, guys, when we're younger, we just tend to see the world as endless possibilities. But as we get older, we start to maybe not be so naive. We start realizing, wow, there's poverty in this world. There's death is real. We start losing people that we really love. We have family and friends that experience sicknesses that we can't control. Life is not necessarily easy. We experience friends go through divorce. I mean, we may even go through divorce, or you may see that. I mean, you just begin to see life. And all of a sudden, this really beautiful world that we think, man, anything is possible, we get a little jaded. And maybe this has happened in your Mary Kay business. Maybe you've experienced the same thing, where maybe you started your Mary Kay business and you could not stop talking about it. You were so excited. You were just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You hit obstacles that you didn't care. Maybe you've earned a car. Maybe you became a director. Maybe you've moved up. Maybe not. Maybe you are in this brand new stage and you're like, Sarah, I'm in that stage. I'm so excited. Okay, well, we want to keep that stage. We want to learn how to keep our excitement, how to not lose it just because life is real. Okay, and hard things do happen. And success of business is not just a perfect vertical journey. Like, there is going to be some turns and bends. But again, I have a secret. I have a secret that I am excited to share with you. Now, I do want you to know this, okay, that again, while nothing is perfect, okay, no business is perfect, we have a pretty amazing chance to do this. A pretty closest one I can think of compared to any other type of business. But anyways, here's the deal. Here's what my mother-in-law is so great at that I wanted to share with you guys, okay? My mother-in-law is great at the word play. Play. And you were pretty good at play when you were younger. Play is where, guys, you literally just, I actually have a book that I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about it, okay, that I'm excited to share. But it talks about play and, like, what is the definition. But it's basically when you simply, hold on, I got to find my exact notes of this. I'm like, where is it? Anything is possible. Where are we at? There's no purpose of it, right? It's an activity that completely relaxes your thought, but still engages your full intention, and it activates that anything is possible, and it allows you to be safe emotionally. Wow. I mean, that's kind of exciting, right? But as we get older and as we begin to live life, we're not always necessarily doing that. We're not playing. Think about it. When's the last time you just played? Truly played with your, maybe with your kids, or maybe did something fun and play with your spouse or significant other? Like, when's the last time that you necessarily just played for fun? Now, ultimately, it's a thing that you're doing with your thoughts. And as a business owner, guys, we're constantly thinking, okay? And we're taught, what should we be doing with our thoughts? I mean, many of you have even heard we can't control the first thought, but there's power in the second thought. And I actually am really big about that. There's power in that second thought. But here's some things that I know we typically do with thoughts. So I'm going to share, okay? Here are ways that you may have been taught in the past to deal with your thinking or deal with your feelings, okay? Maybe it's meditating to limit your thoughts, okay? Or maybe it's learning to expand your thoughts, or worshiping to elevate your thoughts, or recovering to manage your thoughts. Or maybe it's communing to collect together thoughts, or medicating to numb your thoughts, running, maybe denying thoughts, or fighting, attacking your thoughts, quitting by just ignoring your thoughts, or dying, which is literally ending thoughts. Now, there's a lot of different things that we can do, but play actually just takes you to a different place. It's where everything is possible. It's where you're playing with these thoughts, but again, in a safe environment where you do something and work your imagination. And again, guys, like, we really do talk about this in Mary Kay. We talk about making a dream board and living in that vision. And but how many of you struggle with that? How many of you are like, Sarah, if I was being honest, I struggle. If I'm being honest with you, it's a struggle for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, okay, I'm a literal person. I'm like black and white. I need to know, like, this is possible. I'm not going to say it unless I'm really going to do it. But here's the deal, guys. You know, I've learned, and many of you probably have learned, that that is not faith. That is not faith. Faith is the things that we can't see, right? That's things to hope for, the evidence of things unseen. And so it's so important that you actually lean into this. And so why and how has my mother-in-law done this well? Well, I want to give one example, and then I'm just going to give you a fun challenge. And I'm going to invite you to play. I'm going to give you a book as well. If you're like, Sarah, I'm intrigued. I want to play more. Like, guys, listen to me. Are you playing every day? Are you enjoying your job? Are you enjoying your life? You do realize, I get it. I want you to also hear me say, I know you can't just have fun all the time, every time. I know you have responsibilities. I know that you have to pay your bills. I know that you have people you're providing for. I want you to know that I hear you. But I want you to know that I was encouraged by this book that I read, that you can have both. You can provide and still love your life and be really happy in the process doing it. We do get to choose, and we don't have to continue to let that be robbed. We don't. You get to choose. Okay, so here's the thing that my mother-in-law does. How many of you have seen her stuffed animals? Okay, her Build-A-Bears, and these Build-A-Bears that she has had for every goal in Mary Kay every year. Like, she just every year goes to Build-A-Bear and makes a recording in it. And we debuted as a national area with her, and everybody had a Build-A-Bear. And I'm going to be honest, that was out of my comfort zone. I said, Kate, that's weird to me. This is weird. I don't want to play my Build-A-Bear. I don't want to talk to my Build-A-Bear. It's like, I don't want to do that. But she said, Sarah, your subconscious needs to hear you. Your subconscious needs to hear you believing in you. And so that was the way it played out for her. And she would always say, Mary Kay needs a national like me. That was her affirmation that she had her Build-A-Bear say when she was becoming a national. And she's changed every different goal that she's had. She's had a different Build-A-Bear for it. But guys, she talks to the Build-A-Bear and the Build-A-Bear talks back to her and she's got names for it. And, it's just adorable. But again, it was like, whoa, that is not my personality. That's not my wiring. But you know what, guys? That was a miss on my part because it's not about that. It's about finding ways to have fun and helping you believe in you and helping change your thoughts in a new way, in a different way. And so that's why I wanted to commend her on this, because I think she does this well. She's taught me to play well in my business and say things like, okay, Sarah, what is something that you really need to do in your business today? And I want you to set a goal, and then how are you going to celebrate that goal? How are you going to have fun and be proud of yourself when you've done that? And ladies, I'm telling you, the secret is having fun, finding ways. You may not want to do some things. I get it. You can't just do everything that you want this fun, but you can still find fun ways to reward yourself for doing what you didn't want to do, or even making sure that whatever you are doing it, how can you enjoy the process more? Do you love your pampering sessions? How can they be more enjoyable for you? If you're not having fun, neither are your people. And I'm not saying that the world has to be silly and you have to be silly and blah, 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 and everybody has to talk to stuffed animals. That's not what I'm saying either. But what is fun to you? And what does that look like? And are you enjoying your day? What are you going to do today that's going to be enjoyable? So that way you're like, man, I had a good day today. I had a great day today. And then you're excited about waking up for your next day because you're like, man, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying life. I'm dreaming again. I'm experiencing things, and I'm happy. We do have choices, more choices in Mary Kay than probably most people get. And I just want you to know, again, inviting play into your business, guys, can truly help you kind of create it. Play just simply puts the pause button on everything around you, and it hits the reset for your brain. It just says, you know what? Let's rebuild. Let's rethink. Let's rejuvenate ourselves. And that's exactly what you can do. And honestly, just can change everything. So I just want to give you a challenge. My challenge is for you today. How can you play in your business? How can you have fun? What can you do to make things that are going to be hard, make it a game? Maybe it's calling a friend of yours that is also a Mary Kay and saying, I don't want to do this today. Why don't we challenge each other and compete to see who can get the most bookings today? And if you beat me, then I have to buy you a cup of coffee. Or if you vice versa. Make it a fun thing like that. Or maybe make it, guys, I used to do something funny with my husband. I would do this where, if we would compete with different things, or hey, I'm going to get 10 bookings today, and if I don't, then I have to, do satin hands on your feet. So that was kind of a negative consequence because I don't like feet. But I know it sounds silly, but maybe that's still fun, and it makes, you're kind of having something to joke with your significant other about. Do you see that, guys? I don't know. I'm trying to give you ideas because I just want you to learn to have fun. The name of this book, okay, it's experimentingwithplay.com. So you can download it. I think it's $15. It's not even expensive at all. It's a short book. It's by Steve Ricks, and that's Steverix. And it says Discover Your Playful Self, and the name of the book is Play Saves the Day. And I didn't want to go into everything. He talks a lot about the mind and how you're created and how it works. And he also just talks about the promises of play and how it can truly deliver you amazing results. And then he kind of makes it fun by talking with different, he kind of names them different people or whatever. And then he gives some great experiments for you, great activities for you to really say, What can I do to take some extra steps in making my life more fun? Listen to me, ladies. You are meant to live a life of fullness. Full. Being full. God has got a purpose. God has a plan for you and this Mary Kay business. He's not absent. He didn't make a mistake. But it's really easy to just get in the monotonous, kind of the same thing over and over and over again. And I want you to shake it up. I want you to have some play. We do have a great opportunity. And I know that life can get jaded. COVID, it can make our pink bubble is the same because it's a lot more virtual in a lot of ways. So we have to work really, really hard to protect that. And this is just one way I am hoping that I can help protect that for you and hopefully rejuvenate some of you guys' businesses in a healthy way and maybe even some of your family life and even in your marriages as well. So I hope you guys are encouraged. I hope you take this tool that I've shared with you and let him know, Steve, that you heard about it on the $1 Million Message. But thank you, guys. Have a great week and play hard. And let me bless you out exactly like my beautiful friend would. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. Okay, may he rest his arms upon you. And I can't remember the rest of it because I cannot remember it. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. That's why I sing things, guys, because I can remember it with music. Yes, see, it's all about the play. So there you go. Have a fabulous week, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.